Oh man, I accidentally fell asleep around like 9:30ish, and Fairy Tale comes on around 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and I kind of I kind of had to edit the Snafu review, and this happened. Anyway, on to my Fairy Tale review. In this episode of Fairy Tale, we got a 2-minute recap, so it's not that bad. And it's getting better since we're moving on, because especially the title of the episode says Tartarus Arc instead of Tartarus Arc Prologue. Not only that, so in this episode we have Mira Jane and Erza go see the former council guy, the leader, and he ends up being a faker, and he just, he tricked Erza and Mira Jane. He pretty much gave them roofies, and now they're in Tartarus. And not only that, Elfman is still choking out Lysana to a point where he's begging Sayla to make him let go of Lysana, and she starts going on a rant about talking about when humans beg demons to do stuff, that's essentially selling their souls, stuff like that. So it looks like Sayla is going to be using Elfman in some sort of scheme, I'm assuming, and pretty much just take Lysana as hostage. And then Natu wakes up and puts two and two together and figuring out that the super magic council guy isn't who he says he is. And then he flies over to his house, sees that Erza and Mira Jane's scents are gone even though they were there, and then he flies over to Tartarus headquarters. And lastly, with Dorenbolt, he set the Oration Sis, right, that's how you pronounce it, free, so he can get information about Tartarus. And then he asked Jalal to not take him in, but just to beat him up and show him the true way of freedom, or he's going to do that. A little spoilers is that. I mean, the fight's really cool. I'm not going to spoil the fight, but that's like his objective of the fight. And he doesn't ask Melody to interfere. I still don't know what her name is supposed to be, because in certain aspects it says it's Melody, and even Jalal, the voice actor, said Melody. In a certain case it's Meredy. So her name still confuses me, but she is Best Girl, so it doesn't really bother me too much. Oh, did I mention that Erza and Mira Jane get captured, and then Mira Jane is in this tube, the same tube that Minerva is in, and Erza, it looks like she's going through some torture stuff. And the only thing that's really bothering me about the episode, and probably like the future episodes, is due to the fact that Erza, as she is in the Kyoka's torture chamber, she's supposed to be, nude, showing her body, because remember, her armor kind of acts as her shield toward her body, so when Kyoka takes that away, Erza doesn't have much, and she's really vulnerable, both emotionally, physically, all that good stuff, or bad stuff, depending how you look at it. And, I can see why they didn't do it in the show due to the fact I feel like kids over in Japan watch Fairy Tail more than anything, and, the fan service just kind of goes over their heads because it's not that bad. But if you straight up put up a naked Erza in front of the TV screen, it's obviously gonna get parents' attention, but nope, you're not watching this anymore. And not only that, I think they made Erza's hair in the anime a little bit shorter than it was in the manga, because this is gonna be really wrong of me, but in the manga, due to the fact it's ecchi, but it's not like hentai or anything like that. Erza's hair covers where stuff should be, and it's easier to cover that up. But then as she has but in the anime it's a little bit up higher up. Anyway, a pretty solid episode of Fairy Tail, and they're getting the story going. They're probably putting more chapters in, because we're finally hitting the Tartarus arc for what it is. And it took us an entire anime season to that's 11 to 12 episodes to finally get to this point. So I mean, they took way too long on the Sun Village arc, but that's whatever, that's in the past. And if you guys seen the preview, some characters where they were naked in the manga, but it looks like they have clothes on in the anime. Like I said, it's probably because due to the fact Fairy Tail is kind of aimed towards kids more or less than young adults and teenagers. Anyway, I'm still kind of dozy. Do let me know what do you guys think of the changes, changing Erza from being naked in the manga to putting a little tank top thing on her in the anime. Do let me know down in the comments below. I hope you guys enjoyed this review. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to leave a like if you think the video deserves it. Subscribe to my channel if you like what you saw and you haven't already. I'll see you guys on next time. So till then, bye.